Hello, this is Jack from the Awesome Bros 108, and I am going to be making a video on the top 10 scariest things in video games, like anything. Areas, entities, props, anything. So, number 10, I have no idea why this freaked me out so much, but it just gave me the creeps. I don't like seeing them. The Endermen in Minecraft. Their eyes are they just freak me out. And they're tall and black and skinny, and when you look at them or hit them, they come running towards you with their mouth opened. And they are creepy. I just don't like them. I have no idea why. But anyway, number 9. Ratman in Portal and Portal 2. Ratman is just, I don't even know. He is supposedly this guy that writes messages and does stuff for the Aperture people, like the test participants and stuff. And what really freaked me out is this was kind of cool and it was kind of scary and creepy at the same time. If you go in a room in Portal 2 with a fan, I think it's test chamber 18 or something, I don't know. But, Portal 2, not Portal 1. There's this secret room, and if you go in it, there's a fan and some stuff on the wall. And if you listen really close, you can hear this distinct, weird, gibberish thing. Here's what it sounds like. Alright, so that's what it sounds like. And I noticed my sound kind of sounded really like this. So I am going to try and make it better. Sorry about that first part. So it's just kind of creepy. Number 8, Mimi from Paper Mario. Mostly just in her spider form at that one point. It just is kind of scary. And I don't like the fact about that she turns into a giant spider thing. It's just kind of freaky to think about. Now, number 7. There were 2 that I couldn't decide over, so I just decided to make them both number 7. Tentacle from Half-Life and Hydra from from Half-Life 2. Now, you may be thinking, Hydra, what the heck is that? That's not in Half-Life 2. You're right, it's not. It was in the beta, though. It's a enemy that got cut. I don't know why they took it out. I guess they just decided not to leave it in the Half-Life franchise. But anyway, Tentacle, there's not much of a backstory. It's a giant thingy that comes out of the ground. There are 3 of them, and it pops out of the ground. They're giant. You can't shoot them to kill them. You have to shoot them with this giant laser thing, and it's just kind of scary to think about. Now, Hydra. Well, it just is unsettling to think about. Blue, transparent, just tentacles coming out from the ground and stabbing you and throwing you around until you just die. That's basically Hydra in a nutshell. as far as I know, it only shows up once in the game, and it's a big 3 tentacles. Now, all 3 tentacles have different heads. The first one has like a stabbing head, and then the second and third one I don't know much about, but I know one of them, like, it grabs you and whacks you on the ground. But that's basically, there's still a model in like the Half-Life 2 thing, like files and everything, is like Hydra. I don't know what the last part is, but that's basically Hydra. Number 6, Ichthyosaur. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to call it Ichthyosaur from Half-Life. You'll know it when I say this. A giant piranha thing that swims in the water and eats you. I was playing Half-Life today, and I just got past that part. Oh my god. It is so scary to have to swim in this water and think about the fact that there is a giant dragon type piranha thing that will come up and eat you. It is just scary. It may not sound that scary, but when you get dropped in a cage underwater with a tranquilizer gun and a pistol and a crowbar, those are the only weapons that you can use underwater that you have so far. I guess besides grenades and satchels and stuff like that, you might be able to use those. But it's kind of freaky. Number 5. Now this one is scary. It's from a horror game. It's just plain scary. It's called The Brute from Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now I know they're coming out with an Amnesia 2. Yay! I'm so happy because I've played Amnesia for so long and loved it to pieces. It is amazing. But anyway, back to The Brute. The Brute is a zombie. Out of the 2 zombies in Amnesia: The Dark Descent, if you're counting Alexander as a monster thing, then I guess there could be 3, but I know, there's the Suitor, but that's not in The Dark Descent. That's in a mod, not the original. Anyway, the Brute is this giant monster with a big, like, scythe or something, just a giant blade for a hand. And if you get hit once with perfect health, it takes 2 hits. If you get hit once with anything below perfect health, you're dead. You're just not, you don't even have a chance. And they're really fast. I'll tell you that. And they show up, mostly they're harder enemies, so they're more aimed for the end of the game. And they're just creepy. They run around and the music is just plain scary. It scares the heck out of me. It's like this. Here, I'll actually just play it for you. Here's how some of it goes. And I'll put in some footage of the Brute. Here it is. So, yeah, it's scary. Number 4. This game is from the same makers of Amnesia. Now, this game was made before Amnesia, but they're still actually kind of alike, because they both involve zombies. Penumbra. Now, this giant worm thing shows up in part of the game. And I don't have Penumbra. I don't play it. But, oh my gosh. That is scary. I've seen videos of it. I would be so freaked out to play that. I would be screaming. It chases you. and it slows you down by you having to push some crates in this like acid, and if you fall in it, it hurts you. So you have to walk across the crates, bust some giant wood planks that are posted up on the wall with a pickaxe, slowly, and survive. Number 3. I don't have this game either. Majora's Mask. The creepy statue. Yes, I know about the creepypasta theory, but I'm not paying attention about that right now. I'm paying attention about the creepy statue. I have no idea about it, but all I know is that you can spawn it, and it's the song of like the song of emptiness or something. You play it on your ocarina. Number 2. This has haunted me for years. Since I was like 8. Scariest from Earthbound. Oh my god! It's this giant red vortex thing. I know there's Porky that kind of releases him, but Gygus is just scary. He's this giant swirling red thing, and as you hurt him, he gets even scarier looking, and scarier, and scarier. In the end, he looks like something that came straight. I don't even know. It's just plain scary. Now, I actually need to talk about Gygus some more. There are a lot of rumors about Gygus, but all I care about is that Gygus, all I'm focusing on right now and aiming for, is that it's a scary thing that's red and has open mouth with sharp teeth. Number 1. This thing, I should say, it's not a thing. This area has haunted me for about since I was 8. And recently I downloaded a ROM of the game to test it out and see how scary it really was. Once I actually found out the place and saw some things in it, I've been freaked out for a long time. I was afraid to go to sleep. So what it is, Lavender Town. Woo, the scariest thing ever in Pokemon history. I downloaded Pokemon Red, and I used a couple cheats. I didn't use them to get me any farther in the game. I watched some YouTube videos when I got stuck. And there are some moments, like in the gyms, sometimes I just got angry because they were hard. But Lavender Town has truly been the scariest moment in Pokemon history to me. I started liking Pokemon around the beginning of when I heard about Lavender Town. So I downloaded Pokemon Red, tried it, I was scared. Then I started reading the creepypastas about it. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time now. That's how much it scared me. So, in a nutshell, one of the things that scares me the most in life has been Lavender Town from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Die!